Okay, today I'm going to have pork loin boneless back rib, Kansas City style barbecue seasoning. It was normally $4.14. I got it on sale for $3.56, which is pretty darn cheap for a nice piece of meat. And it's got all the seasonings and whatever. So it says here to heat your oven to 350, but I'm going to do it to 400. That way it'll sear it a little bit better. So I'm going to sear this in my pan here, really in there, and cook it for probably 30 minutes. I'm going to cook me some lentils. Lentils, high in fiber. Lentils. According to the lentils here, 1/4 cup of dry lentils is 20 grams of carbohydrates. Take off minus the dietary fiber of 11, and that leaves you with a net of 9 carbs for 1/4 cup. So since I'm cutting down on protein, I'm trying to add more whole grains and yet keeping the glycemic index low. In other words, not a lot of sugar in the carbs. I'm going to cook me 1/4 cup of lentils, 1/4 cup, and I'm going to add probably 1/2 cup of water. Twice as much, okay? And I'm going to bring these to a boil, and then I will cover, bring to a boil, reduce heat and simmer 20 to 30 minutes. I'm also taking some broccoli. I love broccoli. I'm going to clean it up, cut it, and put it in there in the pan. Bruce is away on vacation, so I'm cooking what I want to eat, and been eating really well this week while he's been gone. He'll be home on Wednesday, but I've been trying to turn the lentils down. Okay, there's the lentils. Turn the lentils down and let the lentils simmer on the. See, the lentils are on there, stove now, simmering. Turn them down, cover them, turn them down. I'm trying to switch up my diet a little bit and use a little bit more fiber, a little bit more carbs. I've upped it to like 50 carbs, 60 carbs a day, and so I'm eating more grains because I have a problem with polymyalgia rheumatica, which is an inflammation in the body, and I'm thinking maybe it's from all the protein I'm eating. So I'm trying to get more fiber and more grains, to vitamin B's, to whole grains, of course, and no sugar. Cutting my sugar take down to nothing, no sugar, and hopefully the inflammation in my body will go away and I can get off the prednisone that I'm on, because I'm tired of prednisone. And so I'm going to have a lot of broccoli. I love broccoli. I had this morning 2 eggs. I'm cutting down on my cheese too, because I don't want my body to overwork trying to get rid of excess fat and excess protein. So switching up my diet. Not so much high protein, but yes, low carbs, but good carbs. So I can eat brown rice, lentils, oatmeal, whole grains. And I ate this morning, I ate a piece of my rye toast, which is only 18 carbs. So there's my broccoli. I'm going to have broccoli today. So there's the broccoli. Add a little water. Now broccoli, when you cook broccoli, you just want to bring it to a boil, turn it off, and take it off. Otherwise your broccoli overcooks, turns brown, and gets... Turn the broccoli on, so when it comes to a boil, I'll boil it. Okay, the broccoli just started boiling, nice and green, how green it is. I'm going to turn it off and take it off. Actually, I'm going to drain it now. If I drain it, then there'll be no water for it to cook in. You don't want to cook it anymore, so I'm going to drain it. And I can keep the cover on it slightly just to keep it warm while my lentils are cooking. See my lentils? Nice. Got another 10 minutes on the lentils. Yep. And the pork is done. Let's see what the pork looks like. Aha! Looks good. Nice pork roast. Timer 1, cancel. Okay. Okay. The lentils have absorbed all the water. So here we have lentils, broccoli, and pork. Perfect. Beautiful. Nice. Very good. So now, let me put myself a dinner. And, ooh, that looks good. Pork, beautiful. Beautiful. Now these are tender and they're juicy. And they're cheap, or inexpensive, should I say. Not cheap, but they're... Alrighty, so I think I'm going to have about that many pieces. That looks pretty good. Yeah, if I'm hungry, I can get more. And then I'm going to take a spoonful of broccoli. Love broccoli. I'm not going to eat the whole thing, but I love broccoli. So there's broccoli. Oops, little leaf on there, it's fine. I am too. And I don't think I'm going to eat all these lentils. I'll have a spoonful of lentils. See how I like them. But that's plenty for me right there. Now, instead of doing fresh garlic, I have garlic butter, which is butter with garlic. Chunks of garlic in it. So I'm going to put the garlic butter on garlic butter. Just plain old butter with crushed garlic in it. And I'm going to put some of that in the lentils and in the broccoli. Yes, this does have some fat, but it's not as much fat as I've been eating. So I'm going to put that broccoli right there. And there is my dinner, Sunday dinner. Okay. Looks wonderful.